Morning, y'all. Welcome to another video at Nebraska Diesel Performance, or NDP. So today we have a customer build. This is the first customer build in weeks. Customer brought in his 05 F350 King Ranch 6.0, and today we're going to be modifying it into not a super modified truck, but a pretty nice modified truck. So today we're going to be repainting it an interesting color. Well, not interesting, but a pretty nice color. Not a color that I have painted on one of my trucks yet. But we are going to be painting it a really nice color. We are going to be building this truck as a normal kind of, not everyday traffic, but above everyday traffic. We're going to put some wides on her, put some clears on her, make her stand out a little bit, and ready to go street traffic. So, first off, we're going to start off with our handy dandy toolbox here. If you're new to the channel, this is the handy dandy toolbox, and we use the handy dandy toolbox to do everything around here, including taking the steps off of the truck because they're hideous. Steps on these trucks are absolutely hideous in my opinion. Maybe that's just me, but they're hideous. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these steps moved, and then we're going to put on some brand new bumpers from Bumpers That Deliver, and you can use code MWM24 and get yourself $20 off a $200 or more purchase. So, we're going to be putting a front bumper. Anyways, as I was saying, the tailgate is not too bad, but we're going to be putting a new tailgate on the truck. So, with that being said, we do not have all day, and we're going to go ahead and start doing this. So, Bumpers That Deliver ended up painting our bumper, which is actually going to end up getting torn off anyways, so I wish I would have told them not to paint it, because usually they paint my bumpers for me, but I kind of forgot to tell them not to, because this truck is going to get repainted. So, we got all new paint match bumpers from Butto. Look at the paint quality. Like, there's no difference. You can't even tell that this is not a factory bumper. This is such good quality, so link in description if you guys are interested in it. But next, we are going to go ahead and slap some clears on this truck. We're going to get some nice clears on this truck, and we're going to get some 11 through 16 mirrors and a cowl hood. Once we get all the parts that need to be painted on this truck. So the parts that we're going to be painting, we're going to paint the headlight housing, we're going to paint the grill, we're going to paint the 11 through 16 mirrors that we're going to slap on here, and we're going to paint, actually, oh crap, did I order the wrong bumper? You know, I'm just realizing that the customer asked me to put the 11 through 16 bumper on here. And I kind of just realized that I ordered a 05 through 07, or 99 through 07. Okay, well that could be an issue, so I'm going to go ahead and check up with the customer real quick, because I could be in some trouble here. Alright, well the customer did want an 11 through 16 bumper, and lucky for me, my 2003 F350, where is it? It's up there. I ended up putting the stock rear end on it, and it had an 11 through 16 bumper, so I went ahead, took that bumper that I still had, and I ended up slapping it on this truck. I got very, very, very lucky that I still had that bumper, otherwise I'd be screwed waiting another 2 days to be able to take this thing on down to paint, because we already have all the parts that we need to paint, that need to be thrown on this truck for paint, including the headlights, the hood, and the mirrors. So, obviously, we're going to slap the parts that need to be painted on, so that way they can go and get professionally painted along with the whole truck. So, now we're going to go ahead and throw those parts that I just mentioned on, and then we're going to go ahead and take this thing on down to paint. You guys will see it in just a second. Well, we got a couple of things done, actually, that I forgot that I needed to do. So, we got the clears on, we got the unpainted cowl hood on, we got the 11 through 16 mirrors with clears on, and I also forgot that we needed to drill holes for cab lights, so we went ahead and drilled some okay, my dog is barking in the background, my bad about that. Anyways, we got some clear cab lights up here, and now, this truck already looks 10 times better. It does look really weird with the cowl hood not being painted. It looks very odd, because usually they come painted a gray silvery color from Cervini, because we got this hood from Cervini, but that doesn't really matter because this truck is going to end up getting repainted anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So now that we are done installing all the parts that need to be painted, we're going to go ahead and take this thing on down to paint. So I'm going to drive my 07 6L single cab up and grab the trailer with my 2022 F350. Speaking of that, next video we are building a new tow pig, because that is a SEMA truck, not even a tow pig at this point. So we're going to be buying a 6.0 and another 6.0 and building it into a tow pig, because you can never have too many 6.0s. Now, anyways, we are going to jump in the 6.0, 6.0, 6.0, 6.0, and go ahead and take this thing on down to paint. Alright, we got the truck back from paint, and if you guessed that we painted it a nice blue, you would be correct. So everything that I mentioned that needed to be painted, including the headlight housing, the grill, we went ahead and painted the lower bumper valance. I know you can't really see it with the angle right now, but I turned my flashlight on here. We painted the lower valance bumper piece, headlights, grille, mirrors, hood, and then rear bumper was painted this really nice blue, and we actually got this paint from Bumpers That Deliver, and man, this paint is just beautiful. There's a really good glimpse of it right here. Look at the shine on this paint. Oh yeah, nothing I would change about it, but there is something I would change about this truck. Next couple things that we need to do is slap some custom tail lights and a third brake light on this truck, but if you haven't noticed already, this truck is an absolute fishbowl. I know everybody wants to see that clean King Ranch interior, but unfortunately, the customer does not want to be seen. So, we're going to go ahead and slap some tint on this thing and get some nice lighting on this truck. Then after that, we will continue with some under the hood stuff, engine stuff. We got some turbos, injectors, everything that's going to make it a little bit faster, including a turbo, intake, charge pipes, O-Dogs, manifold. We're going to put new exhaust manifolds on this thing. Also, this thing has a stock exhaust. We're going to go ahead and put a 4-inch straight pipe, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, you guys will see. We're going to stop yapping, and we're going to start doing more. And we got a lot done already. So we got all these stuff for the motor put on. It is the next day, by the way. So it's been 2 days since I last recorded a clip. We got all these stuff on. We went ahead, got this thing tinted, and we got some custom lighting thrown on this thing. As I said, next we are going to be putting an MBRP 4-inch exhaust on this truck with a nice swanky exhaust tip. That is going to be powder coated to color match the truck. So it is all going to look so good. We got a bunch of chrome lighting stuff on here. So we got the chrome-ish lighting for the reflectors on the headlights. We got the chrome mirror lights. We got the, these are not smoked. And then we got these chrome door handles. So it all really matches up. This truck is just going to turn out so well. You guys know I'm a big 6.0 guy. So pretty much any 6.0 truck that is not clapped is going to turn out really well. So, next, we're going to go ahead and throw that 4-inch exhaust on this truck. We're also going to go ahead and throw on some track bars. What is a nice race 6.0 that makes some power? What is a nice 6.0 without track bars? So we're going to throw some track bars on this thing, and we're going to throw also, oh yeah, I already did mention, but we are throwing a swanky exhaust tip on it. I already mentioned that. I know that. So, we're going to go ahead and do the things that I just mentioned. So, we went ahead and thrown on all the stuff that I mentioned, including the track bars. We also got that 4-inch exhaust with the MBRP tip thrown on the truck. And honestly, I am really not digging this swanky tip. This is not an MBRP. Swanky tip, by the way. What I meant to say. You guys know. It looks kind of stupid, so I'm going to have to go ahead and trim some back when I get time next. So, it's sticking out very far. So I'm going to go ahead and text the customer, kind of tell him, and then I'm going to tell him that we are going to cut this tip back just a little bit so it doesn't look as stupid sticking out as far. And after that, we're going to go ahead and throw some wheels. We're going to pick up some wheels for this thing, throw them on. The truck does look good with these wheels, actually. I believe these are 2018 Lariat stocks, if I am right. I do kind of dig these stocks, but at the same time, I think this thing is going to look better with some aftermarket wheels. So we're going to go ahead and throw those on once we're done and put the wheels on. So I texted the customer and showed him kind of the tip and how it was sticking out, and for some reason he likes it. So I guess if the customer likes the tip sticking out that far, I guess that's what the customer likes. So we're not going to touch it. We're not going to bother him about it. He likes it that way, so I guess we're going to leave it like that. So next, we're going to hop in the 6.0 and we're going to go get some wheels for this truck, and next video we're going to be building a tow pig. So we are finally going to have not driving around a SEMA truck to go get wheels. So I think we are going with Liberty forged wheels that are chrome is what the guy wanted. I think they're Liberty forged with Versatire, I think like 22 by 12 on like 33-inch Versatire tires, something like that. But we are going to go pick up the wheels from the factory. And yeah, these are brand new wheels, so they're going to be expensive. So let's hop in the 6.0, drive down there, pick up these wheels, and finish this truck for once and all. So we went with chrome, or brushed, not chrome wheels, and actually it does not look that bad at all. Honestly, people go crazy over these Versatire tires. I do not dig them, honestly, at all. I am really not that big of a fan of them. I don't know why people are that big on them, but yeah, so that's what he went with. We went with these Versatire tires. Not complaining about them. Liberty forged wheels. Nothing to complain about. Everything on this truck now is looking so good. So now, all we got to do, hop in her. Oh, hold on. Cycle it for a second. And turn her on. Starter. Same thing. Sounds just about like every 6.0, every straight pipe 6.0 that you would see out there. Let's not crash the customer's truck. I just slammed on the brakes so I don't crash. Yeah, I don't want to crash into my shop that I literally just built. Speaking of that, yes, I did just build the shop. Nebraska Diesel Performance. That is the name of the shop. So, as always, we're going to go ahead, drive down to the end of the driveway, drive it a little bit, make sure that there is nothing that needs to be fixed, tweaked, like suspension-wise, because I know sometimes putting wides on these trucks will kind of throw them off a little bit, or no, that's a leveling kit. We did put a leveling kit on it, by the way, if you guys didn't notice. It was not sitting like that before. It is sitting on a leveling kit. We got the wheels. We also put a leveling kit on it. So, the steering alignment, everything seems to be fine. It seems to be going perfectly straight, as you guys can see. Seems to be straight. So, with that being said, now the customer can come pick up his truck, or we will deliver it to him for a additional charge after all these things that we've done to it. So, we are going to go ahead, pull her back into the shop, wait for the customer to arrive, or take it there, I guess. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested, I do not know whose truck this is. I think it is McLean Modding's truck. No, this is Cooper Mod's truck, if you're interested. I think it's Cooper Mod's. And this is my truck. You can find this truck, link in description on my Patreon, as well with my 2022 and my other trucks in those shops up there. It's like 12 other trucks. If you guys are interested in, you can get those, link in description on my Patreon. Me and It's Optic are racing to 10k subs, and literally, you could be the reason I hit 10k first. No, literally, you could be the reason I hit 10,000 subscribers first. So, if you guys could help me out, I can hit 10k first. You know. Anyways, be a good sport about it. Go subscribe to It's Optic too. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Love you. Bye.